Hi and welcome back to Nevermore Model Making, and this build of the Castrol Toyota Tom's Supra GT by Tamiya. Right, in part 3 we have, these are all the remaining parts of the model. It's all interior stuff, so we've got parts for the roll cage, steering wheel, coolant systems, a big black thing that goes in the back of the car, the seat obviously, door panels, pedals and things. So they're all on sticks waiting to be primed, so that's what we'll do next. Okay, so we'll get some priming done and then we can do show a bit of painting and then we'll get the model put together. So we should get it completed in this part. It's just a quick build, just in the 3 parts. Okay, so we'll do some priming. Okay, so we'll just do the priming. I'm using the Ultimate Model Products grey primer. It's a really good primer, this. You can put it on thick, put it on thin, it all self-levels out quite well. But the best option, well, I find, is if you build up the layers, thin coats, rather than just hosing it on. But you can do that and it usually sorts itself out. But thin coats, go over again. Once you've covered everything, go back and check if you've missed anything. So what we'll do is we'll speed this up a little bit and stick a bit of music on it, and I'll see you at the other end. Okay, so we've moved on a bit from the primer, so I've painted up some of the parts. So there's the parts that have mainly semi-gloss black, that's the Tamiya X18, some aluminium one to the end. And we've got the flat back black options, one red, and these to be painted up in white. So I got them all primed up and discovered I'd run out of white, so I just popped out and got some. So as I do with my paints is, because I keep them in a drawer right on the top what it is. Obviously you know it's white, but you want to know whether it's X or XF to your white there. So what I do with these as well is got some Tamiya thinner on there. I'm going to give it a squirt in there just to bring it up to the lip, and then I use airbrush co badger, just a batch operated stirrer. and give it a really good mix up. And try not to touch this when that ends out of the paint and this logo paint on it, because it's quite sensitive and it will spread paint everywhere when you least expect it. So give that a wipe. Okay, so there we go. We have pre-thinned paint. Then once we've thinned it, T for thinned, so I know at a glance that it's got thin in it. So what we'll do now is we'll spread those parts that needed painting mostly white, and then we'll do a bit of detail painting from there. Okay, back in a sec. Okay, you're at the spray booth, and I'm just seeing whether you can hear me over the sound of the fan. So we'll next start on spraying these parts off, and just working out which bits. So I'll start off with this part, which is where the foot pedals go. So this part that sticks out, that's in a bit that's white. Don't flood the paste, just give it a good coating and put it down to dry, and then move on to the next part. So this is the door panel. So again, the side bit's white, the middle bit is semi-gloss. Build up the layers. Because ideally you would paint or prime in a lighter colour. This seems to be covering well the grey, so it should be alright. Okay, front edges. I think it's part of the thing marks, they shouldn't be on show. And I suspect this top bit will be black. We'll put that to one side, move on to the next one. So it's the other side. Okay, your edges. Might not show, but make sure the colour turns. No nasty spiders. There we go. Okay. Next bit is this part. So the majority of this is black, so it's just the rim round that gets painted white. Masking on that in a bit. Done. Keep referring to your instructions so you know whether it's all white or not. So this part you've got the steering column, so really it's only this bit of the back that's painted white, which again probably won't be seen anywhere. Let's paint it, so we'll paint it. So the rest of it is sort of chrome up to the end, semi-gloss black, and the rest of the steering wheel fits on the end. So probably won't see much of that, but it's white. That's right. Now these parts which go on the inside of the car. So these are, you can find them on the instructions. These are half white. I think the bottom half is white. Yeah. So the bottom half. Sort of whitening out a bit. It's difficult with painting with white. But anyway, we'll persevere. And all the rest of them parts are parts of the roll cage. So just move the piece around. Make sure you've covered everything. Just sort of toy with the idea of building up the roll cage before I paint it. I decided to go this way. And we'll see how it goes. Again, keep moving it with all the angles, especially up in the tricky undersides. So this is the top of the roll cage with the rear view mirror fits in this part. Keep moving around the parts. Colour's got back. Let it dry a little bit. Check that everything's covered okay. Especially with the right colour like white. Okay, and these are the main sides. that's that done. And these boxes here are detailed up as well with some painting. Okay, and the last piece. Let's get this clear. Okay, so that's the hasn't gone through. So what I'll do is just have a check back, see if anything needs covering it again. So these door panels again need a bit of filling in really. Yeah, I think everything on there's covered it well. Got a little bit of white paint left at the bottom, so I'll just keep going until it's used up, and then we'll give the brush a good clean. There we go, all done. Okay, so I'll pop those into the fan just to get a bit of a cross piece that will dry off. And then when we've had a good dry, we'll have a look at the detail painting. So we'll just pause it there, I'll give everything a good clean, let that dry, and we're back to do some details. Okay, we're back in the spray booth, so I've masked up the door panels on here. There you go with the number plate and number plate foot pedals. That's going to be aluminium. And steering column, and that says chrome. I'm going to do aluminium because I'm going to have some in me paint. And the thing at the back, that's going to be semi-gloss. So we'll do the semi-gloss parts first. Actually no, I'll do the chrome aluminium ones first. Just get these up, get them out of the way. So I'll just pause there while I give this a good shake. So I'm using the metal colours as usual. Back in a sec. Okay, so small aluminium down the bottom there. Through pretty quick, this. There we go, and so the very end of it will be black. So again, let that dry. Dries pretty quick, this stuff. Okay, and again we'll give it a quick clean, and we'll go back with the black. Won't be set. Okay, and finally got the black in. There we go, the ledge is done. This one. So that done. And then finally, whatever this is. A little bit of paint left, so keep going until it's done. So shadow. Okay, so again, get the paint airbrush go clean when you're finished, and we'll come back with a bit of brush painting in a minute. Okay, as you can see, we've moved on to the wheels, just finishing off the last wheel. So I'm using the Tamiya X2 with some thinner in. It said that you can't, or it's difficult to paint, brush paint with Tamiya. I found that if you use enough thinner in it, or say if you follow what I did at the beginning of this video, just give it a bit of a thinning as soon as you get it. It is possible to brush paint. You need to put a bit extra on your brush, but don't overload it. Keep dipping back into your wet wet paint. It's too good, this English language. And so try not to go over what you've done, because it does pick it up, but it is possible to paint. This part I'd tried to think of a way of masking it off, but it's all different angles and things. I could think of a way of doing it if it was painted around the outside of the rim and not the inside, but I decided I'd brush paint it. I think it's come out really quite well. So as you can see, we're just making sure we get all the inside the rims and everything. There you go, I think that's done. That must a bit up there. So what we'll do is let these parts dry, and then we'll see if I missed any little bits. And the middle of the wheel, the central hub, I'll be painting in. There we go. I'll be painting in X31 titanium gold. The instructions call that for a mixture of colours, but I've decided this is what I'm going to use, the titanium gold. And the instructions to call that for mixing gold and chrome, I think it was, which wouldn't be too far off this. So I've got this already mixed. As with the white, this is already thinned a little bit. Load your brush up a little bit, extra, not too much because you'll end up just blobbing everywhere. And take your time. And you can paint with Tamiya. Okay. You can see that alright, and so the whites come up quite nicely as well. There we go, and as you can see, we moved on to doing decals. And there's these tiny little decals. Basically, there's 5 decals on each, no, 4 decals on each wheel rim. So what we're doing is, same as we usually do, of course off camera, put the microsol on, put the decal on top of that, just let it stand for a minute or so. A couple of minutes is probably best actually. Helps soften the decal, and it'll go down much easier. So here we are, trying to get it off the paper. So we just pop it on. As usual, when trying to film putting decals on, basically it just sticks to everything apart from what I want to put it on. Come on, you're in there somewhere. So I'm going to pick it up with a toothpick, which is less sticky. There we go. So check your instructions to make sure you get it the right way around. And put it in place. Again, check with the instructions how far down the spoke it is. There you go. So we'll move on to the next decal. So what I'll do is just put a little bit of music on while we do this bit, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so this is the last decal on the last of the wheel rims. and lovely little black and red one, which goes right way around. So we can see we've got 3 on the spokes and 1 on the rim. That's the same on all the 4 tyres. Okay, so I'll call it the end of part 3 there. I think I said at the beginning that I was hoping to get it done in this part, but what I'll do is I'll do a 4th part where we do the construction, put everything on the inside, the interior of the Toyota. So I've got everything painted up, which includes the clear parts. So we've got the indicators at the front and rear lights. They're all ready to go. So what I'll do, I'll come back with part 4 where we'll do better getting everything else there, the last bits onto the car itself, and we'll get it together. So thanks very much for watching this part. If you want to subscribe, the subscribe button's down here somewhere. I'd love it if you did. And then once you've subscribed, if you click the notification bell, which should be up here somewhere, you'll know when I've posted a new video. And also if you click the like button, as again round about here I think that is, and that'll be very appreciative. And if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. I do read them all, and I'll try and get back to you with a reply if you've got any questions or anything like that. Okay, so we'll call it there, and I'll see you in part 4.